Therefore, international, global people of the universal world, as we enter, this is our third, our third introduction of the Mark 143 Universal Media Productions of Book 6. In this third one over here, firstly, let's introduce that this is the La Mushe Mushe Vamushe S3 Mark 143 /18Ps Empire Startup Ecosystem Discoveries and the Inventions and Creations and Establishment of the Annual Global World Week Planetary Universal Continental States Early Childhood Development for the Early Childhood Youth and Teenage Youth of the global world, inspired by the libraries week, such as the World. I managed to introduce those ones somewhere, somehow in book something. But when I find the time, once again, I will try to just niche it back together and introduce what are the World Library initiatives we do have across the global world. Because we do have a World Day of the Library, or the Library Week, where children are read aloud. And then other one is for library summary of short stories and poetry writing, and then the library week of traditional or international dancing competitions, the library week of reading, the library week of you see, there are many initiatives that are out there in the libraries of the global world that we celebrate summits, conferences, we celebrate expos, we celebrate anniversaries of those days. Just like today, because today I believe is the 21st of March, it's another global world reading day or reading aloud day work of the libraries. So this initiative here of this was derived and established in 2018, yes, in the time of the Russia FIFA Fair Play, in the times of the Olympic Winter Games, in the times of those initiatives over there. And then the founder of this Kumbulile and the Vamushe Renaissance Innovation Designs from the Race Corp 2012 Pitch and Polish semi-finalist, who is now the universal president of the universe, the president of the universe, then discovered the La Mushe Innotech Innovation Entrepreneurs.org organization company. And then the following day, from that day, he managed to invent the Mushe Innotech Zodiac Creative Creators from two girls who were the under age of 14 from Africa. I believe they were from Zimbabwe or from Botswana, but somewhere in the SADC. Yes, both of them. And then they invented, yes, the under 6 years to 16 years initiative of early childhood and teenage development thing. And then they used to host at the park, community park. Yes, community park things. They used to host meetings over there. Other meetings they used to host at the library. Other meetings they used to host over the phone. Other meetings they used to host eternally, spiritually, and immortality. Other meetings they used to host with the great intelligence of the power of intelligence of the mind and the brain, just like the brain lab of Elon Musk. So they've managed to have great collaborations sustainable stakeholder relationships of negotiating through eternity, immortality, and spirituality. And then they've managed to grow all that you have managed to be introduced in all the YouTube channel at Sisa Brian Makaluza 3735 SISABRIANYNAMAKALUZA 3735 YouTube channel. Or just go to YouTube channel, and then you go to Flipboard at Makaluza 269, and then you go to Twitter Makaluza 143, and then LinkedIn Sisa Brian Makaluza, and then you find us on Twitter too, and then you find us on But take a pen right now. Don't forget. Here's a pen. www.soundcloud.com/SISA-BRIAN-MAKAL-6578-655111. Therefore, now all our presentations over here and everything we have also embarked to develop, to create and establish is a dedication to we are a great aspect of researchers. Yes, we are transforming research-intensive global social entrepreneurs. Yes, from the Department of Research and Policy, Departments of Research and Strategy of the University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business, and also from the University of Cape Town, and also from the University of Stellenbosch, and also from the faculty departments of the University of Cape Town research departments, and also from the research department of the Beta Center Foundation and the research department of the Raymond Ackerman Academy, without forgetting the research department of Alan Gray of the UCT GSB, because yes, we are the masters in philosophy, inclusive innovation, and Masters of Development Finance. Researchers, we are dedicating all our researches dedicated, as we introduced, every document, guys, you've managed to find, every documentations, anyone out there who managed to find the documentations that we've sent into your email, anyone, remember that from now on today, you are the affiliating private partner, private associate, private collaborating individual or private sector or private institute or private company or private civilian or private NGO, anyone out there managed to refer, you are it. Yes, you are in partnership with us. The only thing that we need to do is to sit back and have great communication collaborations, so that we come into contract signing, and then we become investors, we become funders, we become donors, we become grant givers, because we still need what a property office. We need office equipment. We need a boardroom. Yes, we need stationery. Yes, we need a computer station boardroom, computer station boardroom. Yeah, we need all those things that are developing a company, so that we develop them from the city of Cape Town, and then in Western Cape government, and then in Africa, and then we go continentally into continent, and then we meet on the online network. So okay, we are developing this for the policy fellow and researcher of the Bladvert School of Government. And then our researches are also dedicated to the University of Southampton, become a researcher fellow as a senior researcher fellow world pop. That is us over there. To the Mr. AJ Titem. And then we are dedicating it also every documentary outcomes to the University of Warwick, of the Warwick Business School, Hoodleton Fellow Research Fellow Behavioral Science of Group, and then the Department of Psychology, University of Warwick, Psychology PhD Fellowship of 2026. Others here, people of the world, are innovative innovations created for the entire 232 Forbes billionaires of 2020. There were 8,996. Yes, in 2020, the Forbes billionaires. Yes, everything is dedicated to them too. They must come and invest. And our first innovator investor in framework plan establishment is Dr. Iqbal Survey and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Yes, with Mark Zuckerberg, the one of Facebook. Other researches are dedicated to the poets and writers. That one is the manuscripts of the holy manuscripts, Chronicles of Immortality, Third Testament, Book 1 of My Odyssey, from the Scientology network. Others are dedicated to the Joy Gifts, Bridge Publishers, the Author House, the UCT, University of Cape Town, corporate companies of the GSB, the 2020 Forbes Most Richest Billionaires, SoundCloud Music, Music X-Ray, COPE 30, United Nations Global Network, and the United Nations Global Market, the G7 Summit, the CB Insights, ecosystem of companies, the Innovation City events, the African Investing for Impact Barometers, the Education Investors Review and Health Innovators Review, the Innovation Finance in Africa Review, the G20 Summit, while we have invented now what a G26 Summit. We'll talk about later. The Africa Investing in Finance Vehicle Innovation, the Guide to Impact Bond Investing, the Guide to Impact Innovative Finance in Africa, the UCT GSB G20 Collaborative South Africa Dialogue of Summit 2025. So that G26 we have invented, what is dedicated as a innovation that was created by the inspiration and the motivation of the University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business G20 Collaborative Dialogue Summit of 2025, dedicated to the G20 Summit of Cape Town. That was hosted in the week of the Global Network Week of 2025. The Understanding and Supporting Creative Economics in Africa, the Conference of Diversity in International Affairs, the African Mining and the GTR Africa Summit, the United Nations World Space Forum, the European Research Council Widening Partner Participation of 2024, 2025, 2026, the Mapping of Mars Initiative of 2019 to 2026, the Russia Space Walk of 2022, 2023, the Flying Car to Vegas 2023, Donald Trump Initiative. Donald Trump, you were sitting here in my government labs of social outcomes. What? The day you invited me, Moswena, in 2016, you invited me into the Flying Cars to Vegas of 2023 Donald Trump Initiative. But you, Donald Trump, in 2024, 2025, you were sitting here in my government lab. And then you were watching all these designs of these drugs flying to somewhere. Flying and flying and flying and flying. All these Bugatti, all these Ferrari, all these initiatives, they were flying over there. Were they flying to the fifth element? Not so. No, not so. I'm definitely for sure that they won't be flying to them. So Donald Trump, you are in because those innovations were for the Impact Investing Finance in Africa, Finance for Vehicle Innovation of the African Investing for Impact Barometers. So when you became the president of the US of R, what you vowed into a president, your president Berlin or Bellad, he said when you were taking your vow, Donald Trump, go and do your best and try to do your best that you do what like the do's of Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre next to you for the war that we don't know where is it from. And then lastly, the Elon Musk SpaceX launch success of 2020 of the 210 years bicentenary years of independence of the City of Cape Town District 6 movement, and the 2017 UCT Alumni Vision 2020, page 59 to page 69 of donors and friends of university donors. And also these innovations are also dedicated to the page 568 to page 585 Adam Dam abbreviations from the 2011 of 2012 Republic of South Africa yearbook. You must find the Republic of South Africa yearbook of 2011 and 2012, page 568 to page 585, Adam Dam abbreviations page, and also to page 601, 609 to 616, global impact bonds of governmental chambers, embassies, and academies. Yes, of the 2011-2012 Republic of South Africa yearbook. And then they are also dedicated to the page 522 to page 533, and then page 535 to page 546 of the Republic of South Africa services for whatever, I can't see that name over there, but yeah, all those pages you'll find them in the 2011 and 2012 Republic of South Africa yearbook. And remember this initiative over here, as we are also the product of research for the WBCSD Sustain and also the Commonwealth Foundation, not forgetting the Gallup Strength Coach leadership, and also the communications from the WBCSD, that we will honor the privilege of having great communications to create sustainable development partnerships in professional documentary document writing. As we are a product of the global network of the United Nations Global Market, hashtag 1061733, to create economic global impact of almost 900,000 trillion, billion, million of investments in foreign direct gross net income, but through the discovery of the Wheel of Fortune of the 12 years of slavery. Do you know the motion picture 12 years of slavery? 12 years of slavery, the motion picture. It's a great picture to watch as these years are the years of the 12 years of slavery. People, let's meet on the next presentation dedicated to the